Very good morning, students. Welcome to physics class today. Today we are going to see with fifth lesson, which is magnetism and electromagnetism. Okay, so fully we are going to see only the concept of magnet. Okay, magnet, how it is, and what are the terms which are involved in it. First, we're going to see what is a magnetic field. Okay, so what is meant by a magnetic field is if you consider any magnet, okay, and you can say that around any magnet you experience the either attraction or repulsion. Okay, attraction is coming together, repulsion is moving away, is it not? So that attraction or repulsion is the space around the magnet, that is called as a magnetic field. Okay, so the magnetic field is a space around the magnet where its magnetic influence can be felt. So இந்த மேக்னெட்டோட இன்ஃப்ளூயன்ஸ் வந்து எந்த ரீஜன் அளவுக்கு நம்மளால வந்து ஃபீல் பண்ண முடியுதோ, ஓகே, ஸோ வேர் இட் கேன் influence the magnetic field, okay, and that is denoted by the letter B. Okay, so magnetic field is denoted by the letter B and its unit is Tesla. Okay, so what is the unit of magnetic field? It is Tesla. And the direction of magnetic field around the magnet can be found by placing a small compass in the magnetic field. So like this, so this is a magnet, so here we are going to place a compass. Okay, so by placing a compass like this, we can find the direction of magnetic field. So when you place here, it points like this. Okay, then again when you place here, it points in this direction, then again in this, and again in this. Okay, so this gives the direction of the magnetic field. So it goes on in this way. Okay, so it will be like this. Clear? So next is magnetic field lines. So what are magnetic field lines is, magnetic field line is defined as a curve which is drawn in the magnetic field in such a way that the tangent to the curve at any point gives the direction of magnetic field. So magnetic field lines is nothing but the curves. So here are the curves, is it not? So these curves are all called as what? The magnetic field lines, and it is defined as a curve in such a way that the tangent to the curve, tangent, what is meant by tangent is, it is any exterior line. சரியா? So வெளியே ஏதாவது ஒரு லைன் இப்படி வரைஞ்சோம்னா இதுக்கு பேர் தான் என்னது? tangent. So இந்த tangent இப்படி நம்ம வரைஞ்சோம்னா that gives the direction of the magnetic field. Okay, so tangent to the curve gives the direction of magnetic field. Okay, clear with what is a magnetic field line? So magnetic field line is defined as a curve which is drawn in the magnetic field in such a way that the tangent to the curve gives the direction of magnetic field, and they always start at the north pole and end at the south pole. We know that the magnet has the two ends, is not? What are they? They are north pole and south pole. Always the magnetic field lines start from the north pole and end at the south pole. So here also it starts from the north and end at the south. Clear? Then the arrow mark indicates the direction of the magnetic fields at the points A, B and C. So these are the points which you are considering, and this arrow mark all denotes the direction. Okay, carefully that the magnetic field at the point is tangential. So magnetic field is always what? Tangential. Tangential is what? Any exterior line. Okay. Next we are going to see what is a magnetic flux. Okay. So whenever you consider the term flux, that denotes the number of. Okay. So magnetic flux is a number of magnetic field lines passing through a given area. So considering this to be the area, so in this area, if you count the number of lines, so when you count here, so how many number of lines is passing through this area? It is 3. Okay, same way consider with this area. So how many number of lines passing through this? It is 2. Okay, so considering this, how many number of lines are passing? 1. Okay, so in considering with any area, yes, over that area, if you see the number of lines, that denotes the magnetic flux. Clear? And it is denoted by phi, and its unit is Weber. Its unit is Weber, and it is written as WB. And consider with this area, in this area, count the number of lines. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So totally it has a magnetic flux to be 9. Clear? Next is magnetic flux density. So what is the magnetic flux density is the number of magnetic field lines which is crossing unit area kept normal to the direction of the field lines. Okay, if this is the direction of field lines, in the direction க்கு நம்ம area வந்து normal means perpendicular. So perpendicular வச்சிருந்தோம்னா அதுல எத்தனை number of lines cross ஆகுதோ that is called as what? Magnetic flux density. Okay, so இதுல என்னன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா magnetic fluxல it denotes just the number of magnetic field lines. எத்தனை number of lines cross ஆகுது அவ்வளவுதான். Okay, here we are taking the area and that area is normal to the direction of field lines. So that denotes your magnetic flux density and its unit is Weber per meter square. Okay, so its unit is Weber per meter square. For magnetic flux, the unit is what? Weber, and magnetic flux density, the unit is Weber per meter square. Clear? So see here. So this is the area which we are considering it to be normal area. Okay. So over this, how many number of lines are passing? 1, 2, and 3. So its magnetic flux density is 3. And consider with this area here. So when you count the number of lines, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So it has a magnetic flux density to be 6. Okay, clear with what is magnetic flux and magnetic flux density. Here also we are seeing with the number of lines. Here also we are seeing with the number of lines. But here only one exemption is what? We are keeping the area to be normal. Clear with this? Okay. So next we are going to see with what are the properties of magnetic lines of force. Yes, first property is magnetic lines of force are closed continuous curves which is extending through the body. Okay, so it is always magnetic lines, how they are all closed curves. Okay, and it is extending through the body. So how the magnet is over that body, it will be moving. Okay, so that is the first point. Then the second point is magnetic lines of force starts from the north pole and end at the south pole. So this is a point which we have seen already, is it not? So if this is north and if this is south, it starts from the north and end at the south pole. Next is magnetic lines of force never intersect. Okay, so when you see here, it is moving like this, but it is not intersecting. Okay, so magnetic field lines never intersect. Then next is there will be maximum at the poles than at the equator. So when you consider the magnet, what are the poles here? So this N and this N are the poles. Okay. So when you see here, so magnetic lines passing like this. Okay, and same way it moves over like this. Okay, so considering with the poles, in the poles kita பார்க்கும்போது விட this is the equator. Okay, so equator, see the number of lines, it is less, it's not. So here the number of lines are more, so we can say that there will be maximum at the poles than at the equator. So poles la தான் அதிகமா இருக்கும். Okay, clear? Next is the tangent drawn at any point to the curved line gives a direction of magnetic field. நம்ம இது ஏற்கனவே பார்த்துட்டோம். So what is it? So if this is a magnetic field lines, over this magnetic field line, if you are drawing any tangent is what? Exterior line. So that gives the direction of magnetic field. அதுதான் வந்து magnetic field ஓட direction கொடுக்கும். Okay, so these are all the properties of magnetic lines of force. So what are they? First point is magnetic lines of force are closed continuous curves extending through the body of magnet. Next is they start from the north pole and end at the south pole. They never intersect. There will be maximum at the poles than the equator. Then the tangent gives the direction of the magnetic field. Okay, clear?